No, the three. Hi colleagues, I'm an associate professor Ivan Todorov from the Southwest University in Neofit and I will present to you my research, a comparison of the monetary policies in the Euro area and the United States during 2003-2021. Here you can see my presentation. Uh, the objective of my research is to make a comparison of the effects of the monetary policies of the European Central Bank and the Federal Reserve System on economic growth and inflation. And this goal was accomplished by the fulfillment of two tasks. First, outline of the theoretical foundations of the quantity theory of money, which is made in section 1, and second, an empirical estimate of the impact of the increase in the money supply on real output growth and inflation in the euro area and the United States during 2003-2021 via the equation of exchange, and this estimate is made in section 2. And a third task is to interpret the results from the empirical analysis and to make recommendations on how to improve the efficiency of the monetary policies in the euro area and the United States, and this is made in the conclusion section. I will start with some theoretical background. Monetary policy can be analyzed in the context of the quantity theory of money and the equation of exchange. And according to this equation of exchange, the sum of the percentage rates of the money supply and the velocity of money equals the sum of the percentage rates of the change of real output and the price level. This is summarized in equation 1. The increase in the money supply is usually measured by the percentage change in the monetary aggregate M3, the increase in real output by the percentage change in real GDP, the increase in the price level by the percentage change in the harmonized index of consumer prices, and the increase in the speed of money circulation is calculated as a residual of the remaining three variables, and this can be seen in equation 2. The change in the money supply is positively related to real economic growth and inflation, and negatively related to the change in the velocity of money. This is seen in equation 3. While the increase in the money supply is a goal and a function of the central bank's monetary policy, the change in the velocity of circulation of money is determined by the behavior and expectations of economic agents. Generally, an acceleration in the velocity of money correlates with expectations of an increase in real output and or the price level, which will usually lead in consumption and investment rise. A slowdown in money circulation implies expectations of a decline in real output and or the price level. The movements of the money supply growth rates in the euro area and the United States are shown on figure 1. This is figure 1. And we will make some conclusions based on figure 1. The first conclusion is that monetary policy was more expansionary in the United States than in the euro area during the period of investigation, as the average growth rate of the monetary aggregate M3 in the United States was 7.1% per year and was higher than in the euro area, where it was 5.4% per year. The second conclusion we can make from figure 1 is that monetary policy of the Federal Reserve System was characterized by greater stability in the debt of the European Central Bank, since the coefficient of variation of the growth of the money supply in the United States, which was 0.6, was lower than that in the euro area, where it was 0.7. We will also make some conclusions from figure 2, which shows the fluctuations in the velocity of money in the euro area and the United States during 2003-2021. The first inference we can make from figure 2 is that the pessimistic expectations prevailed in the euro area in the United States during the analyzed period, since the average rates of change in the velocity of money were minus 2.7% per year in the euro area and minus 2.8% per year in the United States. The second inference we can make from figure 2 is that the velocity of money in the euro area in the United States during the period of investigation was volatile, since the coefficient of variation were minus 1.7 for the euro area and minus 2 for the United States. And these coefficients of variation are in line with the Keynesian expectations, but they contradict the monetarist views about velocity of money. This is figure 3, which shows the real economic growth in the euro area in the United States during the period of investigation. And we can make the inference that the United States achieved higher and more stable real economic growth than the euro area in this period. The average values of real GDP growth rate over the period were 2.1% per year in the United States and 1.1% in the euro area, while the coefficients of variation of growth were 0.9 in the United States and 2.5 in the euro area. On figure 4, we can see the inflation rates in the euro area in the United States during 2003-2021 as a percentage change on the previous year. And from this figure 4, we can conclude that the euro area accomplished a higher price stability than the United States during the period of investigation. The average inflation rate in the United States was 2.1. The average inflation rates over the period were 2.1 in the United States and 1.6 in the euro area, and the coefficients of variation of inflation were 0.8 in the United States and 0.6 in the euro area. Of course, we can make the following conclusions for our empirical analysis. During the period of investigation, the United States outperformed the euro area in terms of economic growth, but the euro area outperformed the United States in terms of price stability. And yet, which monetary policy was more effective during the period of investigation? The one of the Federal Reserve System or the one of the European Central Bank? This question can be replied by comparing the elasticities of real output and the price level to the money supply in the United States and the euro area. Over the period of investigation 2003-2021, a rise in the money supply of 1% generated of an increase in real output of 0.2% in the eurozone and 0.3% in the United States, and inflation of 0.3 in the eurozone and 0.3 in the United States. It can be inferred that the monetary policy of the Federal Reserve System was more efficient than that of the European Central Bank in terms of economic growth, and that both policies were equally efficient in terms of inflation. In order to achieve a stronger impact of monetary policy in the euro area on real GDP growth, it is advisable that the mandate of the European Central Bank be expanded to include not only maintaining price stability but also promoting economic growth. Thank you for your attention. The references used in this study can be seen now on the screen. Thank you very much. Bye.